Guys, so this is a video I've been wanting to do for a while, I just never have. This is a video about my car, what it is, how I got it, the story behind it. This is my 2002 Trans Am Ws6. Text my brother and said, hey, I need a good location for pictures and video, and this is what he brought me. It's actually right in town where we live, so this is my car. It is a 2002 Ws6. If you want to know what the title says 2002 Firebird Trans Am Ws6 Ram Air Performance. That's exactly what's on the title. I don't know why they had to make it so long, but it does have the LS1. I bought Texas Speed long tube stainless steel headers, a catless wide pipe, SLP loudmouth 2 catback exhaust. Yes, there's catalytic converters on it. I also put an SLP lid on it. The first mod that was done in my car was a air filter, a K&N that Robbie and my buddy Clopper would have on for it, so I didn't even buy the first mod. But I have a EMR strut tower bar on it. That's it performance-wise. Founder's performance, lower control arm and panhard rod. Bar, rod, bar. It's all the same. It's gotten many names. Under it, I also have UMI subframe connectors. I got the Speedline aluminum alloy rims. The car is not flawless by any means. Like, if you look here on the sail panel, you probably won't be able to see on video, but right here, the GM the glue they use is too strong, and then it heats up, and then it starts to literally bubble up through the panel. So eventually I'm gonna have to get that replaced. I'm gonna replace it with a carbon fiber one though. Other than that, there's another thing that I would do right now, but you won't be able to see it, so I can just show you. I'll have to remember to do it at night. But I have the illumination bird mod. I'll just have to show it to you. It's gonna be too much to explain. But what I plan on doing to the car in the future, I plan on doing a cam. Nothing too crazy, nothing too huge. But before I do any more performance, oh wait, no, I did forget one thing. I have the transmission built all stage 2. The guy who built it told me that if anything breaks in the car under 600 horsepower, he'll replace it for free. So I can't turn that down. It's just a T56 6-speed manual transmission. But the first thing I'm doing to this, well, the next mod I'm doing to this is going to be a rear. I'm putting a rear in the car because the 10 bolts that came in these from factory they're glass, they're junk. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to go with a Mosier 9-inch or if I'm just going to do a Dana 60, because Dana 60 will be completely unbreakable. But then again, with the Mosier 9, I don't think I'll ever see that much horsepower to need it. I would rather overkill the rear and never have to worry about it again, because I've already had the rear rebuilt in it 2 times. And the first rear that was in the car when I bought it broke. I bought the car when I was 18. I paid 11 grand for it. It had 76,000 miles. It now has, 7 years later, it now has 100. I just hit 101,000, so I haven't put that many miles on it. I did wreck the car. I totaled my car. Yeah, because I bought the car in October and I wrecked it in December. So I had the car for 2 months and I wrecked it, and I was not, I repeat, I was not playing around in the car. What happened was, I wasn't even doing 35 miles an hour. What happened was, I went to shift into second gear, and the shift key, they're I think aluminum from factory in the transmission. Well, I don't know what the shift keys are, but whenever I had the transmission rebuilt, I had them upgraded to brass, but the shift key broke. It basically made me fishtail, and I hit a bush. And as funny as that sounds that I just hit a bush, it completely caved in the floor on this side. The rocker panel was shot, a rim was shot, my driveline was shot. There's a lot of damage, and the first place I took it to quoted me at 13 grand in damage. Called the insurance company. They said, if you can get the damage down to 9 grand, we'll fix it. So I took it to another shop. I bought stuff for myself. I paid out of pocket, and I got the car down to 9 grand in damage, and I fixed it myself. So yeah, like I said, next mod is going to be a rear. After the rear, I'm going to do a cam. Nothing too crazy. I just want a nice lope, a good sounding lope, nothing too bigger than a hot cam, but not not anything crazy that's gonna freaking squeal the tires just by idling. So yeah, I'll have my brother get in, do a start up, and then a little bit of a rev. I'll stand behind the car. I don't think it'll max out the sound on the GoPro, but we'll see. So that last clip there in the Trans Am, that was a pull in the Trans Am from about 5 to 10 mile an hour up to, I think I went to like 90, 95. It doesn't look that fast though, so I think next time I'm going to have to wind it out to about 120. No, just fun fact. I'm not the kind of person that drives their car like a crazy man. Like I mean, I didn't drive too crazy in the video, but I don't beat on my car very often. I hit 100 in it for the first time 5 years after I bought the car. So I'm not really like crazy speed demon or nothing like that. But I do want to beef the car up, and I do want to start. I've raced the car in Mexico, of course. You know, only in countries where it's okay. But real quick, one more thing about the car. The story behind my car is why the Trans Am, why the W6. Well, the reason that I got that was because back in high school, I remember. Well, okay, let's start off a long time ago. Yeah, my uncle, who I used to, well, not used to. I mean, I looked up to him a lot growing up. It was my mom's brother, so my uncle. He always had Camaros, always. I don't remember a time where he didn't have a Camaro. So I started off loving Camaros and everything, and then my brother bought a Z28 a long time after, but before my brother got a Z28, I remember sitting in high school one year looking through an auto trader, just flipping, and I saw a 2002 Trans Am in there, a WS6, and I was like, oh my god, I love that car, and I said, I'm going to have one of those one day. And everybody laughed at me like, you'll never get one of them, you'll never afford one of them. So first thing I did when I graduated high school was I got a job in a warehouse that I hate now. I hate my job. But I got a job in a warehouse, and I just kept pushing, kept going, you know, I didn't hold myself back, I just kept pushing, and I got enough money. Well, no, I didn't get enough money. I got a co-signer for the loan, which was my dad, who never made a payment for me. I did all my payments myself. And I bought the car with my own money, my own loan, and I buckled down and I bought the car. So I basically bought one of my dream cars with that. I have a couple dream cars. Another dream car that I have is a Corvette. I don't really know what year. It used to be a 2003 Z06, but I'm starting to like the new ones more. I think I'd like to get my hands on a 2013 ZR1. I really love those. But I don't know. The price on them has gone way down. I also, I know it's kind of funny because, you know, you got a Corvette, Trans Am, Camaros. But Brutus, hey, please stop chewing the bottle, buddy. Hey, I'm almost done. Hey, I'm almost done. Just wait. I would love to have an R32 an R32 Skyline. Love those cars. Would love to have an R32. But guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm trying to keep them a little shorter for you guys. That way they're not too long, and I can try to keep your attention for 10 to 15 minutes as opposed to 30 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.